Alrighty, the level 25 Alchemy quest is Practical Alchemy, given to us by Severian, the Guildmaster. Here we go. You disturb me at a most delicate stage in my experiments. Your timing is... that is to say, my dear assistant, your timing could not be more fortuitous. For you see, once again, my incorrigible colleagues have foisted upon me a most unstimulating assignment. You can imagine my consternation at this continued effrontery, but when I consider the ease with which you performed your prior task and my desire to find a greater challenge to test your alchemical aptitude, the solution to this onerous situation becomes glaringly obvious. Thus do I turn over this misappointed duty to a more fitting recipient. Your task this day is to manufacture a pinch of the highest quality natron. You do understand that this order cannot be filled with any average sample, yes? But I feel I must warn you, the quest for greater quality may ensnare you with an entirely new level of obsession. I probably already have one in my inventory. I have exactly one. Wow. That's unexpected. Okay, so natron, in my experience, has so far mostly / only been useful for cooking. And it is very useful for cooking. But my cooking is level 80 something, so the chances I'll need natron are very low. Let's actually take a look at what it really is. I don't think I'm gonna need the bomb ash or the iron ore anymore, but blacksmith and armor both use them. Natron is an alch thing, even though it's more useful for cooking. So recipe list. You will eventually use it, level 42, 43, 58, and 66 for Weaver. Alchemy uses it twice. Once for clear glass lens at 28, once for bag of booty, which is a tabletop, so like you don't actually need this during your, like if you want to make everything, then yes, you'll make this eventually probably, but it's a tabletop thingy. And then some star crafts. I've never said that before. I didn't mean that, but some crafts that have stars attached to them. Yeah, but yeah, cooking. I use it a lot for the blood current tart because it's a leave quest turn-in that was very useful for leveling at one point. Anyway, I have one. I'll have to make at least one more for the next round of 26 through 30 recipes that I plan to make videos for. It could be tomorrow, depending on how quickly I get through everything I want to get through tonight. Interesting thought. But anyway, back to Severian. How fare you in your quest for quality in a natron? I understand only too well the lure of attaining perfection, but for an alchemist, the timing of results must also be a consideration. HQ natron handed over, cutscene. Let us inspect the fruits of your labor. Yes, the substance is indeed natron, and what a pinch of powdery magnificence it is. I'll grab this as my thumbnail. Last time what I grabbed was slightly too many bits, I guess. But this one should be fine. With this level of quality, it will perform wonders in any field of application. I would not be surprised to see our client return time and again for more and more. You shall be doomed to create nothing but your wondrous powder for the rest of your living years. Lest you think that a jest, I would have you realize the sheer range of practical use for this material. It is found in the manufacture of glass, the treatment of wool, and even in the mixing bowls of culinarians, all of which I already told you about. Though alchemy is required to produce natron, this substance is of far greater value to many other disciplines. In this way, the benefits of alchemical discovery find their way into every facet of civilized life. The era when we alchemists were branded as crazed heretics is now all but a forgotten page in the history books. Not that I am overly concerned with such opinions. The current attitude of acceptance merely allows me to continue my research with relative freedom, you understand. The manner in which my work might eventually be put to use is of little interest to me compared to the results themselves. I do not seek to contribute to the well-being of society, nor amass a glittering fortune overnight. No, my entire being is focused upon one thing, and one thing only. Soon I will have one last task for you to perform. Once done, I shall permit you to assist me during my ascent to the absolute pinnacle of alchemy. 40,800 experience points, 557 gil, an Initiate's Mortar level 24 offhand tool, which I think I've already made a better version of that via crafting. And I know I already made better gear than this, so we'll take the 500 gil. And the quest is complete. The video is just about complete. Oh, hit level 27 off of that. Awesome. And then, let me just show really quick. Yeah, so I made the HQ version of the thing I was just given. So that's not needed. That's it. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time, and bye-bye for now.